How's it going, you beauties? Today we're going to be starting a new series video thingamajigga on my channel, or whatever you want to call it. That's what it's going to be. We're going to be doing GM mode, be a GM mode for NHL 13. I want to keep to the roots of, what is my favorite game of all time, arguably, and what got me interested in gaming in general. So I'm trying to do as much NHL stuff that I can. Just let me do this. Starting date, regular season, on authentic, fantasy draft off, latest, advanced settings, oops, 5 years, so I don't want it to go on forever, and I think that's good. I tried doing this beforehand, got into it, and realized that, all of the players that left for the lockout were not on the teams. Also, I updated the trades that have been done since, the NHL lockout has been back. So, we're going to be using Carolina, which you guys probably seen. They had, I wouldn't say one of the most stellar seasons last year. They won 33-33 with 16 overtime losses for 82 points. I mean, they did do better than Columbus, but who didn't? I believe they finished at the bottom in the NHL. They did better than, I think, every team in the Atlantic Conference that got, the Eastern Conference that got in the last seed of their division. So, they're not a terrible team. And with the trades that they made in the offseason going into it, they're looking definitely looking at a playoff spot for this year. They are in a tough division, though, with Florida, Washington, Tampa Bay, and Winnipeg all becoming good teams in the next couple of years. But anything can change that. And we're going to be trying our best to get our team. I want to say let's shoot for the playoffs the first year. And by at least halfway through the season, I'm going to know if I'm going to be able to make the playoffs with this team or not. But if we're going to want to take the Atlantic, I keep on saying Atlantic because I'm looking at the conferences right now. If we're going to want to take the Eastern Conference, it means we're going to have to beat teams like Pittsburgh, Philadelphia, the Rangers, New Jersey, Boston, Ottawa, Washington, and Florida, Tampa Bay. All tough teams that made the playoffs last year, especially that New York Rangers team with all of their additions. That's going to be ridiculous to play against with Rick Nash on that forward line. Columbus picked up a couple good people from that trade, but Rangers are definitely going to be looking at taking the division this year. They tied last year with Vancouver with the amount of wins. Same things with Pittsburgh. All had 51 wins in the regular season, which are powerhouses. But when it comes down to points and overtime losses, they obviously had less. They had more overtime losses, but less regular season losses. So the points go in their favor for that. Same thing with I find the Atlantic and the Central divisions are the two hardest divisions in hockey right now, having 4 teams from each division making the playoffs past 2 years in a row. So without further ado, let's go to the coaching options and look at our lines. Let's see what lines we have. So we have Alexander Semin, Eric Stahl, UC Jokinen, Jeff Skinner, Jordan Stahl, LaRose, Bowman, Tion Rutu, Nadal, Westgrath, Tousley, and Doyer. I mean, what we're going to be looking at is, we're definitely good for center. I don't know if that Tousley guy is a good potential or not. Our centers are good. We're looking more at a fourth line left winger. Could, depending on if that Westgrath guy has potential, not sure, but we're definitely looking at a fourth line left winger to fill up that spot and make sure the team's all over 70. Look at the defensive core is Gleason and Pickenen, Speck and McBain, Corvo, and Justin Falk. And Justin Falk, I know he's a good rookie. He's definitely going to be somebody that's going to be able to progress and going to be our first line defensive core. I know he is a good prospect. So that's good. Power play, Semin Stahl, Jordan Stahl. It's going to be good chemistry with them too. Picking him into McBain, Tuomo Rutu, Jeff Skinner, UC Jokinen. More shit. Penalty kill, 4-on-4. Extra attacker, Cam Ward in net, and Peters at the backup. So, our goaltending is pretty solid also. Shootout lineup looks good. I want to look into the AHL just to see if we have who I'm looking for. Let's see. Yeah, that's the guy that I'm looking for. Jared Stahl. He's on the Charlotte Checkers. I wonder if I can look at the roster for that? Probably in the GM options, and that would be like roster moves. Yeah. Okay, so let's look at our overall. So Eric Stahl is 87 overall, leading the team. Jordan Stahl, Jeff Skinner, and Tim Gleason. And now if I can switch, and all right, so this is what we're gonna be looking for. So with, where is he? Hey, we got Michael or Michael. We got Michael Jordan on our team. That's what this name is now. Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan's on our team. We're definitely gonna win this. But with Jared Stahl, the chemistry that we have between him is definitely good. I mean, his potential is not the greatest, but I believe he can get up to at least a 78, where he can be a starter, or not a starter, but like second or third line forward for our team in the future. I want to check potential ratings in the minors, see what we have. Okay, so we have Tommy Kizstivo, I think is his name. Ryan Murphy, who's definitely going to be good for us. Jared Stahl, one of the prospects. Gregory Hoffman, Bo Schmidt. So we have like 2.5 star. We have 2.5 star prospects, which are good, but if we're going to be looking to rebuild the team and get better players, we're going to need better players than these 2.5 stars. Like Ryan Murphy is only at 58 overall. Like he's going to need some more experience for sure to be able to get up to where we want him to be as a defensive prospect and a starter in the next 5 years. I want to hope to get him up on the team in 5 years. I definitely want to get Jared Stahl up there. I think he's going to be able to manage for it. But Ryan Murphy and Jared Stahl and this Castivo guy are definitely the 3 guys that I want to get up there. I want to look at Murphy right now in his stats. So I mean, like he's nothing too special in the shooting categories. His senses are decent. His offensive awareness could use something. His discipline is good. Skating, other than his balance, he's pretty good in the skating category. Just lacks in the physical and is not really good in the defensive category. So I mean, he's not really a good prospect. Like look at Jared Stahl. Like his shot power is up there. His accuracy could use a little bit of work. Skating, his puck skills are pretty they're pretty consistent. Senses, they're pretty consistent in that. Skating is pretty even. He seems to be a strong skater with all 80s across the board. Physically, he looks pretty good too across that. Just a little bit. His aggressiveness and body checking could jump up to 80s. So, I mean, this guy's going to be our definitely a third-line grinder for us in the future if we can get him. At 6'4", 214. Definitely going to be a third-line grinder for us. Right wing, throw him on there. Power forward. It's going to be good to have on the team as long as he portrays for what he has. So I mean, like 44 games in the AHL, he had 3 goals, 5 assists for 8 points. He's a grinder, so this is understandable. No playoffs for him whatsoever, but I mean, he's definitely going to be a good prospect for us in the future with the Finnish Castivo. He's nothing special all around. Like Jared Stahl is better than this guy in pretty much all of his categories. I mean, he's more consistent, but Jared Stahl is definitely better in the skating and the physical categories. That takes the cake. This guy's a rookie, completely. Jared Stahl's played a year, I think. Yeah. So, I mean, if we look at Jeff Skinner, too, what is his overall right now? He is an 84 overall. And, I mean, his stuff is still, phenomenal categories. He can get his physical up. That'll boost him up probably in that 90 slot that he can eventually get himself up into. Jordan Stahl still has potential to go somewhere. Jamie McBain, what's his overall? 78, top 6 defenseman. I mean, this guy's stats that he has right now are pretty good other than his physical category. This is that Justin Falk guy I was talking about. So, I mean, if you see, his stuff, his stats are really good. With proper training and whatnot, he will become a really good defenseman for us. 66 games in the NHL, 8 goals, 14 assists, 22 points. That's pretty good as a D-man in the rookie year. So, yeah, he's definitely going to be one of our top D-men in the future. Let's see what we have. Nobody really. Alexander Semin. Not really anybody that is going to grow anymore. Salary remaining, definitely a lot on Eric Stahl, but he's the captain. So what are you going to do? Okay, let's see. So that's done. Let's go check the free agency. See if we can scoop up anybody in the free agency. Okay, Cam Barker's still in the free agency as Edmonton dropped him. He wants 1 year in a top 6. If I sign Cam Barker, I'll be signing him definitely for that 1 year just to add it into our defensive core to benefit us into the playoffs, as it looks like the rest of the guys are all pretty much demon except for Patrick O'Sullivan, which I could also sign on the left wing spot. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get Cam Barker, $4 million. Oof, it's fucking ridiculous. What if I drop that down to 2 and I cut this in half? I want to get him on the team. Like, I mean, he's asking for a lot. He definitely has the overall to ask for it. His potential really isn't good enough to ask for it. But I can offer this guy about $3 million. I just don't know how to get this down quicker. I can offer him about $3 million, maybe 3.1 for 1 year, which is still a pretty good deal. Like, I mean, if I don't give him if he doesn't accept with me, he's definitely gonna go with another team. But I figure I might as well offer him around the 3.1.5 range. Something he might 3.1.5 for 1 year is not bad. If he considers that, he definitely be on a good shot to make a cup run this year. And I think Patrick O'Sullivan, I want him for actually, I can sign him for 2 years and offer him a little bit over for what he wants, and he should probably take that. Like, I mean, that's the no-brainer for him. Interested, Cam Barker, Morrison. I'm pretty much defenseman I'm interested in, but I'm not really interested in these guys signed. I want to be looking at goalie suit we have in the goaltender category. Okay, Pascal Leclerc. Cristobal Huey. He's a backup goalie. Age 29 years old. Looks like a potential-wise. Oh, Johan Gustafsson. Okay, let's see. He is a 56, 20-year-old. 3.5 stars. Not really the greatest. I'm going to pass on that. Look at some skater potential-wise. See if there's anything that, got outshined. Cam Barker. Of course, all the NHL players that have been dropped, over the season, definitely in there. This guy is 20. What's his overall? 48 with 3.5 stars. It's not the greatest 3.5 star potential rating. I'm definitely not going to consider picking him up, but he might become somebody in the future. So look out for Yanni Hakapaka, something like that. I don't know what the fuck his name is. That's some crazy shit to pronounce. Upcoming free agents, don't really care about that. Offer sheets, compensation, roster moves. Yeah, I think we should be good right now. Let's advance the day, see if we got any of those. All right, here are the Carolina Hurricanes and yada, yada, yada. Let's advance the day, see if we get any of the contracts that we offered to the guys. If not, then we'll be able to get something, and we'll get a little information letting us know if we got the trade or not. So, I'm not trying to look at player stats, coaching options. I just want to make sure my captains are good. Gleason is a captain, okay. Yeah, Eric Stahl and Jordan Stahl are the other two captains. What if I were to go and give Jeff Skinner? Now, the reason why people might think this is a little bit different, but I want to keep Jordan Stahl as one of the captains, and I want to give Jeff Skinner the other assistant. People might think that's a little bit weird that I'm giving a young guy like Jeff Skinner the captaincy. I find that if you give the young guys more of responsibility, they'll be able to develop faster into what they're actually going to be. So I give the young guys who I know are going to be eventually good. I give them the benefit of the doubt and give them the captaincy to see what they can do. I don't think I need to edit any of my lines. Just gonna try to look. Derek Bowman's on the secondary line. Jussi Jokinen is on the first line. Endo's on the third line. Pickenen, Alexander Semin, first line left wing. Westgrath is actually a right wing. Doyer's there. Defense is good. Shootout, extra attacker, goaltender is Peters. I mean, we're looking pretty good. The way that they're set up now, I want to simulate the preseason, and then we're gonna look at the way that our team looks before the first game, and then we'll probably look at what we're doing. So, we're going into the thing. Okay, he took our offer, and Cam Barker rejected our offer. Well, you know what? I was figuring, but I was more excited about Patrick O'Sullivan signing. Cam Barker, figured he was gonna do it. He didn't want the salary. He wants $4 million. I'm not willing to give $4 million for him. So McBain scores the first goal. Westgrath is leading in penalty minutes. I don't think I need to put him in. So that's 5-0 win against Washington. Alexander Semin, I think, scores 3 at least. Or, a decent amount against his old team in the preseason. Wow, okay, so we're blowing out the teams right now. 4-1 against Winnipeg. 5-0 against Washington. We have Tampa and Florida left. I want to see now if I go in my coaching options and I edit my lines. If I take Westgrath out and throw, isn't he gonna be in the minors? Yeah, he'll probably be in the minors. Okay, let me see what I can do. If I go GM options and go to roster moves, I think roster moves, and I want to assume he's gonna be in the minors. Left wings. Yeah, there he is, Patrick O'Sullivan. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send Westgrath down. Yeah, and then I'm gonna bring up Patrick O'Sullivan, and that should take care of that situation of what I was talking about, of getting that guy out. And I mean, I could have easily used one of these guys, but I believe that Westgrath is gonna get more experience down below. Anyways, let's see, what can I do here? Pat Doyer. Let's do this. I want to see if this is going to do anything for me right now. That's good. Center, if you look at my centers, it's ridiculous of the centers that we have. We have a crazy amount of good centers. We don't really need any centers of the future. Definitely good. Wingers, we have the double over on the center, so we don't need any wingers, really. Our defensive core is probably going to be the one thing that we're going to want to build up. Gonna send him down to the minors and bring up this guy, Michael Jordan. Here he is. What if I'm trying to think? I'm gonna do my minor lines and move Ryan Murray up, but I'm trying to think. I think he was a right winger, right? Jared Stahl. Can I bring him up? All right, I'm gonna put Jared Stahl. I'm just gonna put Jared Stahl on the Carolina team. Actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna keep him. I'm gonna go put him back down. But O'Sullivan, gonna dress O'Sullivan, and then I need a right wing to cover that, which I believe would probably be this guy, Samuelson. And I believe all the other lines are filled, which we should be good. I don't know how the assistant coach was set up above that. Anyways, but whatever. Where is it? Just stall. Jared Stahl, put him back down in the minors. Now, this is the good thing about the preseason is you can send them up and down without having to clear waivers. So those guys that I sent down, probably on a one-way contract, but they went through because of the waivers without a problem. So now if I go to my lines on the minors, I want to do... Ah, shit, I could have done that there. So I want to do Charlotte's lines, and I want to do these by... I want to take Pat Doyer and put him up there, but I want to move Terry, and I think I'm going to put... where is he? Jared Stahl. I'm gonna dress him and put him up there on the first line. I really don't care about whether these guys do good or not. I'm concerned about developing the players that I have, and with that, I want to move Murray up to the first forward line. And on power plays, I think I'm gonna be throwing, on power plays, I'm definitely gonna throw Stahl in there, get him some more experience on the power play. I want this guy to develop as best as he can while he's down here, just for the main reasons of if he's down in the minors, I can get him up in a year or two. That'd be perfect because I want the chemistry on a line, definitely for sure, if I can get that. So let's see, move him on the second power play line here. I mean, he's not going to be a sniper, but I definitely don't want him up. I definitely don't want him up until he's at least a 75 and he can fit in the team properly. So take Boychuk in the center. Take Doyer out and put him in for Doyer, which he is about right there. Jordan Stahl. Boychuk can't really do anything about that. 4-on-4 lines. Definitely put him on the 4-on-4. Take Terry out and put him in for Terry. Where is he? Jordan Stahl. 4-on-4 lines. Do it again here. No, give him a break there. Extra attacker. Boychuk. Change that up. Or Dapple. We'll change Dapple up. Because if I get him where I want him to be, Jordan Stahl, and I think I could throw Murphy as a secondary one. These are two guys I'm worried about progressing right here is Murphy and, not Murray. Murray. Not Murphy, and Murphy's the goalie. Murray is the defenseman, I believe. Or, no, it's Ryan Murphy. There's too many guys in the minors that are like this. Where is he? Ryan Murphy. Right? Is it Ryan Murphy or is it Ryan Murray? I'm not even sure. It could be Murray. Let me look. I swear to God it's Murphy, but no, I'm probably wrong. No, it is Ryan Murphy. I was right. Okay. So what the hell is that? Is he scratched? Jeffman, lawyer, McNoy. That says Murray. That says C. Murray. And I don't see a Murphy on the team anywhere. What the heck? Unless I'm like moving right over top of his name, which, you know, could be the problem, but I don't think so. That's the defenseman of Murray. Hoffman, Harrison, Donald, Dapel, Belmont. Okay, yeah, what the fuck? Best lines, whatever, best lines. I want to... That's the problem, is he's still in the OHL. Oh, man. Alright, I feel like an idiot. Whatever. Let's do this again really quickly. As I was wondering why I wasn't being able to find him anywhere, and I remember that he was in the NHL. My bad. Or not the NHL, the OHL. He's still on Kitchener, I believe. I've seen him play a couple times. Decently good player. Definitely going to be one of the top players in next year. Or the next couple years. Definitely going to be a top D-man. But yeah, I live in Windsor, and we have an OHL team in Windsor, so, I mean, yeah. So I think that should be good. Penalty kill, do those 2 lines, get the first line out. Let me just sim these last 2 games and go into here, and then I'll end the video and leave and basically talk about some other things that I want to get done. I don't want this video to go on forever. These videos are going to get done like probably 1 per day and then uploaded. So yeah, we were blowing out all the teams in preseason. I mean, Tampa Falls again. Let's see. We got Florida left, and they're not looking too hot. 1-1-1. Are we going to finish the preseason perfect? No, we lost to Florida. Okay, teams on a salary cap. Okay, I don't know if our salary cap is good. Waivers affect October 10th. Yep, that's what I figured. We're looking pretty good in preseason. Why? It's your boss. Yep. Max salary cap. Minimum is 54. Maximum player salary cap is 14 million. Minimum player is 525,000. Rookie cap is 900 on the max. Okay. So that's it. I want to look at can I look at the scoring summary and whatnot, or any of this stuff, goals. Okay, so Claude Giroux led preseason with 3 goals. Bork, do we have any guys in that little area right down there? Don't have any guys down there. No, these guys have already started their season. All right, this is leading the season. I wonder if I can check the stats of preseason. Probably not. Whatever. Okay, so that's going to end this episode, the first episode. I want to say the next episode I do is going to be a month into it. I want you guys to leave me in the comment section what you guys want me to do. If you guys have think I'm doing anything wrong, let me know. Again, this is our team together. I mean, you're not here with me, but you control just as much as my decision as I do. As long as it's not a ludicrous decision and you're not making me go out in left field, get Sidney Crosby. I'm not going to get Sidney Crosby because that'd just be stupid for the amount of money that he has tied up in him in Pittsburgh. And the fact that Pittsburgh still Pittsburgh pays that for 2 people. The amount of money that's tied up in Sidney Crosby for the player and the injury risk is just not worth it. If you guys tell me to go after somebody that I would actually be able to fit into the team money-wise, I'd definitely look into my best in getting him and whatnot. But other than that, yeah, that's about it. I want to do 1 trade before the All-Star game. 1 trade at the trade deadline, and then 1 trade in the off season. That's my goals. So about 3 trades a year. That's what I'm set for myself. We're gonna do this 5 years, and then see how many Stanley Cups. I'm projecting at least 2 Stanley Cups and playoffs every year. So if you guys like the video, do whatever you guys want. Subscribe for more of this stuff. It's gonna be coming up. I'm gonna try to get it up daily. We're gonna see how well that works. But yeah, so thanks for watching, everyone, and I hope you guys enjoy this new series.